What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? This is Renebean, and welcome to another episode of Bootleg Central, the series where we take a look at some of the world's finest bootleg consoles on a quest to find something truly awesome or complete and utter shit. If you're unfamiliar with this series, I get these bootleg consoles from all over the place. We check them out, open them up, give them our first impressions, see what they're all about, if they're really worth the money we put into them, and you know it's never that much money at all. We try to get away with as much awesome gaming for as little as possible. And I gotta tell you something, this is an extremely special episode simply because this is a bootleg I didn't realize I did not have. So this is completely new to me and I'm very excited about it. So everybody sit back and relax. PvP Station Lite 3000. Let's crack into it. Alright guys, so just like always, we're going to open this thing up, check it out, see what it's about, go over the box first. But before that, I want to tell you, if you do not remember from the episode of packages from subscribers, this is where this came from. I thought that I was getting the box only to a system, a bootleg system, one of my favorites, the PXP3. Turns out this thing is the PvP Station Lite 3000. When I started looking at it more, opening it up, I was like, holy hell. This is something that I do not have, so we definitely got to review this thing. I am super excited about it. I guess I just didn't look at the message hard enough or wasn't paying attention, but either way, I am very excited about this. This was a trade that I did with a subscriber. Thank you so much for that. You know that I love my bootleg system, so here we go. So what we got is the PvP Station Lite 3000. As you can see clearly on this box art, it is all over the place. We got Mario with the Crash Mind Over Mutants, the Crash Bandicoot emblem here. Why is Mario behind that? Why is he backing this? And then you got Crash over here, which is completely unreal. I don't know what came first, the PvP 3 or the PXP 3 or the PvP Station, but apparently this is like a sequel, because this is more brighter, full color LCD screen. From what are you comparing yourself to? We got more Crash stuff over here on the back. Where we got anything special to worry about? Let's see some of these warnings. If you have epilepsy or have had seizures or other unusual reactions to flashing lights or patterns, consult a doctor before jamming out on this unit. Well, that's obvious. Other than that, there's nothing really that special on this. There's not even marked on here for what color it was. Now, I did open this up. Like I said, that's how I knew that this was something new to me. Oh my god, I'm excited about this. Now, like I said, I looked at it and I was like, this does not look like a system that I have. And I grabbed my PXP and I was like, oh my god, this is completely different. Super happy. But I didn't check it out, so that's what we're going to do now. Perfect two-color injection molding process, personalized layout, comfortable feel, control flexibility, so you put it down. Hell yeah. Throw it down if it sucks. Alright, let's see here. So here's the system, and it just so happens to be my favorite color of systems, which is the blue. I like a lighter blue, but with the lighting, how it kind of like darkens everything up on the Android. This is like a lighter blue, kind of more like I wouldn't say like a baby blue, but it's lighter than what it looks like probably. And these are the cartridges, and we're going to have a talk about these cartridges because there's something iffy about these things. There is the AV out that plugs in. It never works on my TV. Someone said it may be because it's like PAL region or something. I have no idea. And then of course we have the, does that work for it? That's a bonus. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool. That is a bonus right there. And it actually has the same style plug I think my screwdriver has, so I might use that for that. But I need something to beat the PXP3. I am super excited that this can do it. It doesn't. I mean, it looks cheaper, but we're going to find out. The manual is completely cheap. It really is just one piece of paper that says, thank you, we have got your money, deal with it. Play Vision Portable. Well, I thought you were called the, is that, oh, okay, PvP. I'm an idiot. It's talking about the video out, nothing else. More warnings and precautions. We don't need to deal with you. We're done with you. This is the unit. So initially, when I grabbed this, what I first noticed about it, I was like, oh, this is all off. The buttons, they stick out quite a bit. They're I don't know how to explain it. They stick out, but they don't. They're real stiff and rigid, so it just kind of feels like indentions more than anything. You can kind of see the distance that they stick out. I don't know, maybe it's right, maybe it's just too stiff for me. You know, I'm thinking it needs to be a little bit softer. We got one speaker, we got the batteries over here, which is a rechargeable battery. Big bonus points right there, because that is truly awesome when you don't have to, you know, actually change the batteries out. I mean, hell, Xbox One controller, you got to change batteries in, and that's modern. This thing is, come on. Digital pocket system, a little bit scratched, but this was pre-owned. He said he got it like at a Goodwill. Now, what I want to talk to you about is the PXP did this thing. It said it boasted like thousands and thousands of games, and this cartridge unlocked more than what was already installed on the system. If you look down in this, and I don't know if I can get a good enough angle with the light, I don't think that pin set is actually connected to anything. I don't think there's anything in here. Someone has, on one of my bootlegs, oh my god, it's open. Let's see if we can actually open this thing. They say that it doesn't really do anything. Maybe it just like triggers like a... What is this? How is 770 billion games on this thing? There can't be. I don't see it happening. Like, I don't see anything being stored on this. You know, especially like NES ROMs. Look at this. It comes apart very cheaply. There it is. So it is like an actual like... But there's nothing. Now, all that has to do is just unlock something in here. If anybody knows a better explanation, let me know in the comments below. But obviously, there can't be nothing stored on that. What I think it is when this goes in, it just triggers something internally. And it's all like, hey, load the other games instead of the ones that are, you know, that show first. But anyways, we'll get into that. So here we go with the system. Let's crank it up. And I did turn it on, but I didn't get into it. When I realized this was something that I did not have, I stopped there because I want the experience to be with you guys out there. There we go. We're already involved. Volume. Now, I actually love a system that has a dedicated knob. See how it's adjustable. Alright, we got 6 settings here. We got action game, fighting game, sports game, I guess. It says SPG game. STG game, maybe that stands for shooting. Sporting game, okay, I see. It's an acronym like no other. Racing game, and then etc. games, because that's its own genre there. Oh, let me turn off these lights and see if that helps. Typically it does. Holy shit, there we go. Alright, that looks better. Alright. Action game, you know that's what we're going to start with. Alright, so we start off with Super Mario 3, Adventure Island, Alien 3. Obviously it's NES ROMs, which nothing's wrong with that. I want a system that can do NES ROMs justice and not play like ass, so let's see what we got. Alright, starting off good, no motion blur, no screen blur, none of that. Let's see. Hey. Hey, it's not sped up. Good sound, loud sound. Let's turn that down before the copyright cops get us. Let's see what we got here. Alright, it moves fairly well. Let me try to hold this. I never do good with these, holding them. The buttons are in the right locations, which is great. I've seen bootlegs where it's like they got jump and run backwards because they're idiots. This ain't bad. It actually looks really damn good. I'm super surprised about that. It is super hard to play this game through the actual phone. It's ridiculous, but it looks good actually. It feels good. It's not slowed down. It's not sped up. Very nice. The sound is good. Now what I'm imagining is going to happen is instead of a billion games, it's just going to be like variations of each game. Maybe it starts at a different level and they consider that a game. Complete and utter ripoff to call it that many games, but that's what you're usually going to get. But let's see what else we got in action game here. Adventure Island 2, Alien 3. Which Alien is that? I have no idea. I can't remember. 92. LJN. Gotta love it. Let's see here. Is that the NES Alien? Yeah. Alright. These are dedicated games. I mean, that's not bad. Oh, okay. These top buttons act as turbos. Very cool. And they're actually appropriate. They're in their right spots for a turbo. Now, obviously, these buttons aren't jack shit, but okay. Not bad so far. Let's change it up. Hell, I can't remember what console that was on. Alright, fighting game. Let's see what we got under there. You know, I can't ever go through all these games like you guys want. It's just a first impression. Now, if you're going to have fighting game, you need to have like Mike Tyson's Punch Out or something. Ninja 2. Isolated Warrior. Penguin Kun Wars. Alright, sounds like something. Oh, this is probably like a Famicom game, which is nothing wrong with. There's lots of Famicom games I want that I do not have, and the only way to play them is on things like this. Which I'm fairly certain that's the case. I have no idea how to play that. Oh my, what is this, like tennis or something? Or ping pong? Oh my god. Whatever it is, I jacked that penguin up. Alright, enough of that. So you got Famicom games on here, pretty cool. Let's move down the list. Now you see if I go over, you see how it's saying like 9, you know, like a million games in one here. It's the same games just repeated, and you'll just find that they're different levels. Different, it may be, it's not anything different. Sometimes they might be sped up or slowed down, but it's just the same damn game. Stanyek's very cool. What is this? That doesn't even have like a nothing on it. It's like a secret game they don't even want you to know about. So secret it doesn't even play for itself. Yeah, oh well. Let's see, sporting games. Let's see what we got. And they didn't have Mike Tyson's Punch. There wasn't really any fighting games like particularly like boxing or something that I would think of. Now these are your classic sporting games right here. You know, volleyball, golf. What is it? NES golf? Of course it is the best golf, I think, in all opinion. If you remember from my trailer, I actually do this kind of like on it. This is awesome. That's Mario's little, you know, big ass. These courses are awesome. If you play Wii Golf, these you know courses are actually designed from a lot of them on Wii Golf or Wii Golf. You know, Wii Golf takes its courses from this shit. Pretty cool. But that was a fun game back in the day. Shooting games. Come on now. Let's see what we got. Got to have like Contra on there or something. There's Super Contra, Super C. I never see Contra. You know, obviously the first Contra on these bootlegs. I don't know what it is. They're obviously not scared of like copyright shit. I mean, because this thing's illegal as can be when it comes to that. But I never see Contra. I don't know why. Galaga, Gunnak, you just your commons. I mean, these are all fun ones. That's cool. They all play well, and nothing's sped up or slowed down. And then you go, of course, got your, you know, just repeats of all it is. That's all it is. All right, we don't need to look at all those. Let's reset you. Racing game. Super Sprint. Excite Bike, awesome game right there to have on there. Load Runner, pretty cool. You got like Super Spy Hunter or something like that. Why is Mario Bros in the racing category? Are you kidding me? Come on now, you can do a little bit better. And it's the, oh come on, it's this Mario. It's not even like Super Mario is. Come on. All right, they're getting a negative here since they can't like categorize their own shit. And then of course you got, you know, just repeats. That's all it is. Popeye is not a racing game. Come on now. They could have done better when it comes to organizing that stuff. Alright, last category, which is etc. games. Super Mario Bros. There you go. That is the etc. Tetris 2. There's Adventures of Lolo 1 and 2. Chubby Cherry. Hey, you got some, you know, oddball titles on here, which is pretty cool. Elevator Action. Alright, and then it's just all repeats, which is this, you know, I didn't see Mario 2, I just seen this, Mario 3, but no Mario 2. Hell, it might be in the damn fighting people with damn flagpoles category for all we know. Alright, let's see. How are you going to play? Good sound. Let's see if I can hold that up, kind of give you a little bit better graphic here. Come on and focus, yeah, fuck. It never likes to focus for me. I gotta get a better camera and setup, man. I'm still dealing with this crap technology, but hey, why not? If it works, somewhat, and then keep using it. It plays well, guys. I'm not hating it. The color's a little bit off on this one. You can see Mario's kind of blended together a little bit. But that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh my goodness. I'm pleasantly surprised by this. It does not beat the PXP3, simply because the PXP3 just did so much better. But I'm not hating the system. Alright, now the cartridge. I put this thing in. Nothing happens here, so let's reset it and you'll see it loads up a different screen. We got the TMNT crew right there. And apparently this boasts that it has, you know, not a full million, but you're getting almost 800,000 games in one, but I guarantee you it's, of course, all the same games. I would absolutely love, before I die, to see a bootleg system that has all these games, even if they're just shitty games, like put the ball in the cup, and that beats the game and you get credits. Like, I would love to see that, because you'll never get it. I mean, it's a marketing gimmick, and I mean, that's all it's going to be. Is there anything crazy special on here that you did not get on the others? Is that Mario 2 on here? You got to put in the other cartridge. I'm not seeing nothing crazy. More like 77 games in one, which is probably all it is. But nothing special. Donkey Kong Jr. Math, which is pretty obscure to get. So I mean, if you feel the need to play it, you can play it here. That's it. I'm not even gonna mess with it. What the hell is this? Oh, is this like? Oh, what the fuck? I am unfamiliar with this. Huh? It's like we're on mopeds, and we're pissed that people hate people on mopeds, but we're taking it out on all our moped brethren. Let's see what it'd be like. Mopai, a group of moped, badasses. All right, guys, I'm done with that thing. That's awesome. So let's go over it. It's got a headphone jack. That's cool. These dumbass cartridges. I hope someone explains that. But anyways, focus. Woo! I'll turn this light back on. Maybe it might be all like, oh shit, I'm out of focus. Let me fix myself. Focus on my damn ugly ass hands. There you go. Come on. Alright. It is not bad. It is not the PXP3, but it is a pretty damn good system. I have no idea how much this costs. I don't know where you can get one. I typically link these things in the description. If someone finds it, put the link in the comments. I'll approve it so it doesn't get marked as spam so other people can see it. Hopefully you can find one cheap. I would pay 15 bucks for that. That's actually not bad. I had a buddy that always called these things toilet consoles. Keep them in the toilet and you can play the hell out of these things. Go in there and play Super Mario, man. I think that's pretty cool. I still have not found the dedicated bootleg console that just has exactly what I need for the price that I want to pay. And that is, just tons of awesome games. They all play right. They all play good. Customizable buttons. A good screen, rechargeable battery. I don't want the gimmicky bullshit. I don't want it to say 1,000,000 games. And what I want it to be, like we got 2,000 solid titles or just random titles on this thing. Be wise with me. But anyways, guys, this is a pretty good system. I would definitely give it, give it the go if you find this thing. He found this thing at a Goodwill, allegedly. I don't know how or where one would get one of these things out in the wild, because you couldn't buy this thing in like Toys R Us. They would not be able to sell that, just, simply because this is not licensed. So I don't know, unless it was ordered online, which is the only way you typically get these things on Etsy's, eBay, wherever from these like crazy sites. That's the only way to get it. I did not see anything Crash Bandicoot related in there. Now that I mention it, it's just all NES shit. And that's another gimmick right there, is where they get you to think that, you're playing, you got a graphic here from like Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario World, and it's all NES shit. Same with Crash. There's nothing PlayStation or Game Boy Advance, nothing like that in there, but that's what I've grown to love about these bootlegs. This thing is going to look awesome on my shelf. Thank you so much for that trade. I was very happy about that. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If you got any questions, let me know in the below. You always tell me something I didn't know or need to know or want to know, and that's what I love about you all. So anyways, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.